You're listening to Vision Australia Radio in Adelaide on 1197 AM.
One of the great things about doing this program is the opportunity to speak to people all around the world. And this evening is such a case. We're going to go to Florida and speak to the Chief Business Development Manager for EVAtech, Richie Lefebvre. Richie, you're going to catch up. Welcome to Australian Radio.
Thank you very much for having me, Peter. This is great. We're really excited to launch this in Australia. We've been doing it in the States for close to 2 decades, so this is a very exciting time for us.
Oh, gee, I think in Australia we'd like to think we're a bit closer to you than 2 decades behind, but anyway, we'll leave that right there. Well, tell us about it. You're talking about something called ScripTalk.
Yeah, absolutely. So ScripTalk is a talking prescription reader. I'll give a little bit of background about the company. Envision America has been around for almost 2 decades. We make assistive technology. We have 2 devices. One of them is the ID-Mate barcode scanner, and the other is ScripTalk. It's the talking prescription reader. What ScripTalk does is it gives equal access to information for anybody that's visually impaired or blind. So when prescription bottles, we all know the size of the prescription bottles is very small, and the print is very small and hard to read. Almost impossible for anybody with low vision, or definitely people who have no vision, very difficult to read. So we developed ScripTalk. It's a talking prescription reader that reads all of the information from the prescription bottle out loud to the patient. What happens is the pharmacy programs a small RFID tag that is placed on the bottom of the prescription bottle. The reader is at the customer's home, or they can use their mobile phone. And I'll demonstrate how that all works with the mobile phone and with the actual reader. So when the customer gets the prescription home, all they do is they put the prescription bottle on top of the prescription reader, hit one button, and it reads all of the information: the patient name, the drug, the dosage, all the instructions, and all of the warnings. It's a very neat machine. And like I said, the app is available too. The way the world is going, one less device to carry is very important. So we're excited about the app, say nonetheless.
Fantastic. And you said been in the US for a couple of decades or more, and I think I read somewhere you've got quite a number of people that have subscribed to it or that use the service?
Yeah, absolutely. Over the last 20 years, we started in the VA, in the Veterans Administration. So all of the veterans in the US here got access to ScripTalk. We slowly started building our retail side of everything in about 2006. Right now, we're in over 15,000 pharmacies in the US and Canada, and we help over 30,000 low vision and blind folks throughout the nation.
I know, occasionally, in fact, probably too often on the news, you hear about the amount of people that either lose their lives or become unwell because of either taking the wrong medication or the wrong dosage, etc. So, I mean, this could literally be a lifesaver, or certainly a life or quality of life enhancer.
Absolutely. And we hear that all the time from our customers and even pharmacies that offer the service. We've actually have some studies that have been done recently about medication errors among people that are low vision and blind. And the numbers are staggering. It happens far too often. And, if people can just identify what's in that bottle, a lot of those errors go away.
And speaking as a person who is blind, Richie, I mean, the other thing is, and in a sense, you can't put a price on this, is the sense of independence. I mean, but I'd rather my partner or my family member not have to tell me, oh, that bottle is so-and-so, it's nice if I can just, know for myself and have my own sort of a way of reading the information that's there.
Absolutely. ScripTalk does 3 things. It offers customers more independence. They can take their medications on their own, just like you were saying. They don't need to rely on anybody else to do so. Everything is right in front of them. It offers safety. Knowing what's in the medication bottle and taking the right medication is very important for everybody. And adherence. You think about adherence and the amount of medications that get discarded or not taken at all because nobody knows what's inside that bottle. This promotes adherence. Now that you can identify what's in that bottle, and people will be taking it.
Richie, if people are on more than one medication, is that an issue at all in terms of ScripTalk working?
Not at all. Every medication that the customer receives has an RFID sticker on it, and everything's individually programmed. and the reader can read as many medications as it needs to.
So it's available as a script. You talked about another way that people can access as well. It's available as an app, I should say. It's available as an app, but you also talked about it. The information be accessed as another way as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So aside from the standalone reader, which is a lot of people prefer the standalone reader, especially if they don't have a smartphone to use. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate how the smartphone works for you. I have an Apple iPhone. It's an iPhone 11, and the app is free in the iOS store. And it's a very easy to use application. There's two modes that pop up when you have the phone on or when you open up the app. There's a full scan mode and a quick scan mode. So I'm going to use the full scan mode here, and I'm going to scan this medication that I have. Now, this uses NFC technology. So the NFC reader is up near the earpiece or where the camera is. So you would present the prescription bottle near that location. And I'll demonstrate that for you right now, just so you can see how quick and easy and clear everything is. So I'm going to hit the full scan, and it's ready for to be presented to the bottle. I'll go ahead and put it on.
Patient name, John J. Smith. Medication, amoxicillin 250 mg tablet. Instructions, take 1 tablet 3 times daily. Quantity, 30. Fill date, July 8th, 2020. Use by date, July 8th, 2021. Prescriber, Dr. Ben Casey.
We don't have to go through the whole list, but I think you get the idea. It will read everything from that label. So the pharmacy keeps their legal label on the bottle, and this RFID tag is just added in addition to.
That Dr. Ben Casey just still keeps cropping up, doesn't he? Lives on forever.
On forever.
That's brilliant.
Right.
And that's brilliant. And that's all the information you need. How many in the pack, how often you should take it, what the actual medication is. So that's wonderful. Just explain again. So you've got your smartphone. Does it work with Android as well, Richie?
It does. It works with most Android phones. Any Android phone that uses NFC technology will support the application. In the iOS, it has to be an iPhone 7 or newer.
So tablets or capsules can come in either boxes or bottles. So that doesn't make any difference either?
Nope, it doesn't. These stickers can be placed on any type of packaging that a pharmacy offers.
So you've got your medication and you've got your phone. So you put the phone towards the packet, or you put the packet on the phone? How does that work?
Oh, yeah. You would just take the box or the pill bottle that it's into and put it right next to the phone. It has a pretty wide range, and we'll be able to pick it up pretty easily.
That's fantastic. Now, so